Hey, you. So, when you find something like a Kaggle Capstone submission and you just want the quick version,
Hmm.
like a 2-minute video explainer?
Yeah, totally. Like,
Yeah.
what's the core idea here? What does it actually do?
Okay, so headline. It looks like it's all about making short, personalized children's stories.
And there's a cool little twist.
Yeah, it adds a fun fact related to the kid's interests.
Right. So it takes the child's name, asks about their hobbies.
Hmm.
It's all geared towards making it unique for them.
Okay, after length,
Hobbies and interests. You just type them in, separated by commas.
like dinosaurs, space, drawing.
Exactly. And the code turns that text string into a proper list. It even prints the list out so you see it worked.
Okay, so name, length, hobbies. Now the fun fact part. This sounds interesting.
Yeah, this is where it gets a bit more clever. The idea is to slip in a fun fact that connects to one of those hobbies.
How does it pick which hobby?
It seems to just randomly choose one hobby from the list you gave it.
Okay, so one hobby gets the spotlight for the fun fact.
Right. And then it tries to find a fact about that hobby using this built-in fun fact dictionary.
Like a little mini database.
Pretty much. It's got entries like dinosaurs paired with a fact. Dinosaurs dominated the Earth for over 160 million years. Or dragons and something about them guarding treasure.
And the code notes suggest you could add way more facts to this dictionary.
Exactly. It's expandable. So it finds this fact using a function called getFunFactViarag.
RG. Sounds technical. What's the simple version?
Think of it as a targeted search. RG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, is basically a way to fetch relevant info, the fun fact, based on the input, the hobby. It retrieves information to help generate the final output.
So it's trying to be smart about which fact it picks, not just random.
Well, in this specific code, it's simplified. It uses something called dummy embeddings. Let's just say it's a very, very basic way to check for a connection.
Okay, dummy embeddings. Like a placeholder.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not doing deep semantic understanding here. It's more like, does the hobby word itself appear as a topic in our little fact dictionary?
Ah, so if the hobby is dinosaurs and dinosaurs is a key in the dictionary, it gives that fact a boost.
Exactly. It increases the chance of selecting that directly related fact. It's a simple mechanism.
And the fact it pulls out using this method is called the grounded fun fact.
Yep, grounded because it's based, however simply, on the input hobby.
All right, so we've got the inputs, we've got a potential fun fact. How does the actual story get written? It mentions few-shot prompting.
Right. So a few-shot prompting is like giving the AI examples. You show it what kind of output you want.
Like teaching by example.
Precisely. The code has an example baked in. It shows the AI, hey, I want the output structured like this, using JSON format.
That's the curly braces and key value pairs thing.
Yep. The example shows title, The Great Adventure, story text, Once Upon a Time, and fun fact about dinosaurs.
So it's a template. Make your answer look like this.
Exactly. Then comes the actual prompt, the instructions for the AI. It says, write a story, make it short, medium, long, use this name, include these hobbies,
And crucially,
and make sure you include a fun fact about the chosen hobby, and give me the whole thing back in that JSON structure. Title, story, fun fact.
okay, so the Python code itself isn't writing this story.
No, that's key. It's outsourcing the creative writing part to a generative AI model. The AI generates the story and the fact, hopefully in that JSON format, and sends it back. It prints the whole formatted JSON it received, just so you can see it.
Hey, man.
It also pulls out the title and the story text separately and prints those so they're easier to just read.
What about the fun fact? You mentioned that grounded fun fact from earlier.
Yeah. Ah, yes. This is quite neat. If the AI's JSON response doesn't include a fun fact field for some reason,
Which could happen, I guess.
right, then the code uses that grounded fun fact it retrieved earlier using its similar ag method.
Okay, so zooming out, big picture.
Yeah.
This thing gathers personal details, name, hobbies, desired length. It uses a simple search to find a related fun fact as a backup. Then it prompts a big AI model to write a story using those details, asking for a specific JSON output, including a fun fact. Finally, it cleans up the AI's response, displays the story, and uses its backup fact if needed.
That's a perfect summary. It's a neat little pipeline. Gather, retrieve, generate, present, combining user input, some basic knowledge retrieval, and AI generation.
It really shows the building blocks, even in a simplified capstone project like this.
Definitely. You see the input handling, the information retrieval, even if basic RAG with dummy embeddings, the prompting, the output parsing, the error handling.
And it makes you think, doesn't it? Since this is a student project, how could you level this up?
Oh, absolutely. What advanced techniques could make this even better? Maybe more sophisticated ways to understand the hobbies, right? Not just keyword matching. Hmm.
Or maybe smarter RA to find really relevant facts.
Exactly. Using proper embeddings to understand meaning, maybe linking hobbies to broader concepts to find interesting, less obvious facts. Lots of possibilities.
And how could you take this core idea, personalized generation, with retrieved info beyond just kids' stories? What other kinds of content could you create? Something to chew on.